The new iPhone, it's been out for a couple of weeks now, and here's what we know about it at this point. It's already the best-selling phone of all time, and a lot of people still can't get their hands on one. Now, some of those who have found plenty to gripe about, so you still may be on the fence about getting one. Well, tonight we brought in our tech panel to help us get through all that news. Louis Lee is here from L2 Images, and then Stephen Bird from Best Buy's Geek Squad. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
So let's start, first of all, with kind of the pros about the phones, the positives. Here's what's better about the new iPhone. It's got a larger screen. It's got a faster processor. The style on it, I gotta tell you, the weight of that thing, it's so light, it's amazing. And then it's also got the panoramic camera shots. So guys, what do you think are the biggest improvements that you see? We'll start with you, Stephen.
I would say the style is probably the biggest one for me. I couldn't really notice too big of a difference between the speed between the 4S and this one, but that's probably just because I don't use the phone for the things that you would notice that speed for. But the style, the weight, and the way that the phone feels in your hand with the aluminum back is better than the glass, in my opinion.
It's amazing. I mean, literally here, hold my stack of scripts, hold the phone. Which is lighter?
The phone is way lighter than the scripts.
That's amazing. Than a stack of paper. I can't believe that. Louis, what do you think are the biggest pros of the iPhone 5?
Well, I mean, he's already talked about the pros. What I'd like to talk about are the cons, and that is the fact that they changed the adapter. I mean, this is the 30-pin adapter, and he's got what's called the lightning adapter.
Yeah.
But it just means that now every accessory that you've ever had for the iPhone has to be changed or adapted down to the lightning, and I don't care for that.
You can buy that $39 adapter plug though, connector.
Well, but you need that adapter now because if you put it in a cradle, you're going to need that extra space between the phone and the cradle because the stupid earphone jack is on the bottom.
That's true.
I had an iPod years ago that had the headphone jack on the bottom. It was ridiculous. It was hard to use. It was hard to wear, and I just can't understand why they would have put it back on the bottom, knowing what a boondoggle that was. I'm sticking with my iPhone 4S, and a lot of the experts say that if you download the iOS 6 operating system, your 4S.
And that's the one that gives what Siri will give you the turn-by-turn directions, which is one of the things.
Yes. And, they're complaining about the Maps program on it. It's not Google Maps anymore. I don't know about Washington, D.C. and the misplaced Washington Monument, but in Chattanooga, in this area, I've used the turn-by-turn directions a dozen times already, never failed, and it's very smooth graphics. It's great to use.
Let's talk about one of the third ones. See, we can see the cons up there. You already hit the connector and the Google Maps, at the fact that they've done it for their own. Purple haze in camera photos. This is the newest one that's popping up. Apparently when people are taking pictures with the iPhone 5, they're seeing just kind of a random purple haze here and there. Tell us about that.
There was a Swiss company that did a test with the camera between the 5 and the 4S, and although the colors look a little bit more correct in the 5 in most pictures, whenever you get into a low light situation, there can be a little bit of purple hue to the photo.
Okay,
I think it's Jimi Hendrix's spirit.
There you go. See, and I love Hendrix, so I got to agree with that.
And you said one of the advantages of the new phone was the panoramic.
Yeah.
If you download the iOS 6, you've got the panoramic with the 4 or 4S also.
All right, so there you go. We got pros and cons, and think about it, mull it over. We're going to be back with our Panda and Zoo tickets winner.